How do we express love to our loved ones? This is a very interesting topic for me, especially because I'm really keen on not expressing public GDP. I mean GDA, sorry. GDA? No, it wasn't GDA, it was public PS. Yes, public skinship. Public skinship and affection. PSA? You know what, F it. So you requested me to do a video on how I express love to my family members. So of course first we have to talk about how important it is. Of course it is important. Okay? You need to express love to your loved ones to tighten your bonds, and the more tight your bond is, the better it is, believe me. And of course I myself realize of how essential it is to have a bonding relationship with your loved one, because you want a perfect example? Me and my sister. I'm going to be 100% honest right now. During her 1 year staying in America, we never messaged each other once. And it's scarier. I actually feel fine about it. And that's a bad thing. It makes me look like a fucking jerk. And I'm not. I love my sister, it's just that I just don't want her in my life. Is that bad? Yes, that is bad. And of course, tomorrow we're going to pick her up and I'm going to have some bonding time with her. I'm going to force her to. And me myself as an ambivert who leans more towards an introvert part, I don't like to express public skinship and public affection towards anyone. I just find them so cliche-ish. I'm not a really clingy person, to be honest. I don't like people just hugging other people randomly outside. I am fine with patting on the back, handshake, maybe doing fist bump, high five. Yeah, I felt 100% fine with those, but sometimes I just find them too cheesy, greasy, in general, not my cup of tea. But of course, towards my family member, it is a tight bit different. So you may be wondering, what's my way to express my affection? I don't express it through words. I don't say I love you, mommy, I love you, papa regularly. I never actually say those. I rarely said that. Probably only on my birthday, on their birthday, on special occasions, and that's it. Or maybe on letters because I'm too shy to say it. I often do it through actions in trying to study harder, trying to do housework. That's actually a false thing. I hate doing housework, and there are times where I really want to push myself into doing more housework for my parents, but no, I can't. Another part of me just doesn't want to. And that's not because my love for them isn't strong enough, but probably because my soul is so fucking old. That doesn't make sense, but if you're in my circumstances, you will understand how the fuck does that feel. And my parents, being really affectionate person, find that a bit troublesome, and I can understand because you are being affectionate towards a person and he or she doesn't reply it back. Of course it will feel hurt. And my father, how do I say this, he kept low-key pushing me into being more affectionate. He says things like, why couldn't you hug us more in public? And I'm going to be 100% honest, it's not a good thing to do towards a person like me. Those people, those who are like me, they have their own way of addressing that they love you. And please don't push us into doing that. It's really unnatural. And people like that, I don't know, generally they are more affectionate than people who like to do public skinship. And that is true because you know why? Because there's sometimes those skinship, those public affection, this just seems so fake. And I generally just dislike them. Unless you love them to the fact that you cannot separate themselves from them. That's kind of sick, bro. Just delete it, okay? And my father's not the only person who have tried to push me into becoming more affectionate. My mother have tried and she decided to let it go because she understands. And my sister too. But that's because she finds me so distant to the fact that I almost seems like a person who is renting at the house. And also my classmate. who says that I should be more affectionate just because I don't like group hugs. I hate group hugs, especially when they're sweaty, especially after they have done a soccer match. A soccer match. Don't. Clean yourself and then hug me, okay? And in fact, don't even hug me. Don't. And of course, most people, and I don't understand why people who don't like skinship are addressed as antis and antisocials. And I'm like, bitch, that has nothing to do with being antisocial. Being antisocial is basically separating yourself from the entire social and society and considered anonymous to them. You know me, so of course I'm not antisocial. That doesn't make sense, but you have to catch a bit, okay? I express my affections in many different ways, but in low-key ways, in very subtle ways. Because how did I say this? I like to keep my own image as a really, really, really unaffectionate person. So you might be thinking, why would you want an unaffectionate image? It's my own type, okay? In my own aesthetic style, how do I say this? In my mind, it's basically gray. There's no color. It's basically gray. I follow minimalism, okay? Keep it real, keep it simple, keep it minimal. And you know what minimal couple, how do I say that? Do you know how platonic couples, they express their love from? Through affection, through little things that they actually do, and through the atmosphere that the others are trying to create. That's the thing. I think I've gotten myself so into minimalism that I become one of those Tumblr girls. Dang it, I don't want to be one of those. And anyway, I was saying, please don't push me into being more affectionate. I have my own ways of expressing my affection, and you should feel lucky because I actually even trying to come out of my comfort zone and trying to do skinship with you guys. Like, I don't know why, but when my father saw maybe a sight of me hugging someone, he felt so, how do I say this, so encouraged that he just keep pushing, and I'm like, dude, stop. That's the limit of my comfort zone. Stop, okay? Okay. And of course, now let's get out of the family limitation and let's come to couples, okay? I have seen many couples who just stick to themselves like glue, like magnet and iron in public, and I'm like, dude, get a room. So, and of course, those couples, either they will last super long or either they're going to break up in 3 days. You know why? It's because 1, they get tired of each other. 2, they just get really tired of each other. That's probably the only reason that I can get with. But couples who just spread the love in subtle ways, like through text messages, through small lovely actions. Those couples usually last really long. Like, of course, there's another thing called trust and not cheating. But of course, those couples, in my opinion, last a longer time. Is because their relationship is based on affection, not on physical counterpart. And yes, I'm talking about sex, okay? Another reason why I desire a platonic relationship as my first relationship is because they usually last a little bit longer, and even though when we potentially break up it will hurt, like I said before, failures, they will give us experience, and it just decreases the lower chance of being a one-night stand, okay? And platonic relationship, they're just so adorable in my opinion, one of my favorite. And of course, platonic relationship is as rare as a unicorn in society nowadays. Most relationship nowadays is either based on sexual appearance, sexual attractions, or maybe they're forced to be together, or they're actual soulmates. In that case, congratulations, and stay away from me. I don't want to see your touchy scenes. It's just greasy, girl. So of course, that's the video. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for my next video, which will be the longest video because I am just that biased when it comes to topic.